This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will discuss a computer program in GW Basic Programming Language. The chapter is subprogram and file handling, and the question for making a program is create a program to get full name of any person and return the number of characters in his/her first name. So let's start. We will type a program right over here. So we will actually switch to the GW Basic editor area where we will write the program and execute it, and then we'll see how it generates an output. So let's switch to the IDE. Here we are, viewers. We will type the program in line 10. We will type CLS to clear the contents of the screen. Line 20, we will type input, enter name, and then we will use variable name and dollar for it, like this. We'll put a comma before and dollar. It's syntax of writing input statement. Next, line 30, we will type and $1 equal to A. Line 40, we will type while and $1 is not equal to space. Line 50, we will type P is equal to P plus 1. Line 60, we will type and $1 equal to mid dollar and dollar comma P comma 1. This is the actually string, and dollar. From here we are gonna take the total number of characters. P is the starting position of the character, and 1 is the total length of character, because we want to display the number of characters in his first name. Line 70, we will type WAND when to close the while loop. For the termination of while loop, we have used WAND wind. Line 80, we will type print number of characters in first name are double quotes close comma P minus 1. Line 90, we will type END. Now we will save this program. We will type first char.bas. We can type just 1st.char.bas, name of the file. I will press F2 key. So viewers, this is the whole program. Now I'm gonna execute it, so I will press the F2 key to run this program like this. So I'm gonna give a name Mike Hussey in this way and press the enter key. So you can see there are total 4 number of characters in his first name, like Mike is the first name of person's name Mike Hussey. So 1 2 3 4 characters are there, so we can see number of characters as 4. Now I'm gonna run this once again and type Stanley David, and then press the enter key. So there are total number of characters are 7, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So let's switch to the text area, and I'm going to explain this whole program line by line for your better understanding. So let's switch to the IDE, viewers. So viewers, I'm going to explain it line by line. So in line 10, CLS statement is used to clear the contents of the screen. In line 20, input statement is used to take input from the user, and the variable named and the string variable named and dollar is used to store full name of the person for which this program is created to take and print out the first character, the total characters of her first name. In line 30, assignment operator is used equal to symbol for assigning the dummy character A enclosed in double quotes, as it is a string constant, and assigned and stored to the left hand side of the operator, assignment operator, to string variable named and $1. Now in this line actually we have stored character A to the string variable named and $1. In line 40, while loop is used. While conditional loop is used to check whether the character of string variable named and $1 is not equal to blank space. Since it is a true loop, so it will continue its execution as long as the condition becomes true, and as soon as it finds blank space like the one we have used in above program enclosed in double quotes, like this, will stop its execution and then terminate it, and the loop will be continued till it finds the statement W and your end. In line 50, P plus 1 an expression on the right hand side is assigned and then stored to the left hand side numeric variable named p by using the assignment operator equal to symbol, or we can type equal to symbol and then type the exact symbol. In line 60 we can see that okay, mid dollar and dollar comma p comma 1 a system defined function is used to extract total number of characters from the full name of the person so to extract the total number of characters of person's first name out of the full name, and this function is assigned and then stored to the left hand side variable named and $1. Mid dollar function will take the $n string variable as the whole number of characters input by the user. P is used as the starting position of the characters required for the first name of the person, and 1 is used as the total number of characters needed for the first name of the person. In line 70 WND and WAND is used to statement is used for the termination of while loop used in line 40. In line 80 print statement is used and whatever is enclosed in double quotes will be printed on the screen, and after double quotes closed, semicolon is used for spacing, and P-1 is used to finally display the total number of characters in first name of the person on the screen. This is how it is done in line. So this is basically the second last line. Line 90 is used for end statement. In line 90, end statement is used to close and the program execution. That's all, viewers. This is the whole explanation, the interpretation of the execution of the program. I've just explained to you guys. Now I'm gonna explain it how it is done. Let's say the first variable which is going to take the input from the users and dollar, like I have given the name Samantha Stanley as an input. So it is the name of the person and contains two names. First name is Samantha and the second one is the Stanley, and I actually want you to know the total number of characters in her first name. And the total number of first name, it is obvious that 8. Now we're gonna count the number of characters in her first name is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. And how it is done, let's see. So this end always actually take the input from the user, like I have when I executed this program. I have given the input Samantha Stanley. So now this Samantha Stanley is actually stored as an N dollar variable, and we have given an $1 variable a dummy value to the N1 variable, which is A, enclosed in double quotes, as it is the string variable. So string variable is always enclosed in double quotes. It's a rule of the syntax of GW basic programming language. In line 40 you can see that while loop is used, which is a conditional loop and a true loop. So it is going to check as soon as the value of N1 becomes space like blank, then this program will be terminated. As soon as the value of the N1 becomes an empty and blank space, then this program will be, the control will transfer from line number 40 to line number 70. But here we can see that before 40 and 70, line 50 and 60 are there. So 50 and 60 will continue its execution as soon as the value of N1 becomes a blank in space like this. So you can see that there are total 8 characters and there is no space in 8 characters, like SAMANTHA. There are total 8 characters, and right after there you can see a space, and then you can see the Stanley, the second name, and before the second name Stanley there isn't a space. So this space is actually going to be checked over here with the help of this while loop. So during this session, p plus 1 is an expression which is going to now store to the left hand side variable name p. Now p contains p plus 1, means that now p will be having the value of p plus 1 until the value becomes space. So this p now contains the value, and starting right from the 1 it will adding 1 after another till it finds a space over here. So let's see, the first letter was S, so it will be added to P and then becomes 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4 by adding 1 plus 1 in it and then assigning to P. You can then have the total or number of characters in the first name of the person. Like the first time when the loop will be executed, P contains 1, then by adding 1 it becomes 2, adding A into it, and after adding M into it becomes 3, adding A again into it, it becomes 4, adding N again into it, it becomes 5, adding T becomes P, the value of P becomes 6, adding H, value of becomes P becomes 7, and in the end adding A into it, the value of P becomes now 8, and as soon as it finds 8, the total number of characters now stored in the variable P are 8, and as soon as it finds the blank space, the program will the loop will terminate its execution. And during this phase we can see that N1 is being assigned by using this equal to assignment operator by using the mid-dollar function. Now this mid-dollar function is actually going to take the total length of the characters of the name input in N dollar. So N dollar actually contains 8, 9 is also considered and counted as a character, so they are after A. space will be counted, and added into it becomes total 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So in fact actually 16 characters are stored in $n. So if in this $n we want P from it, and now P contains total 8, because as soon as it finds blank space the program will stop its execution. The loop will stop its execution, while loop I'm talking about. So now this P contains 8 characters, and 1 is the total length. So this is the total length of the character P, and 1 is the starting position of it. So now this Samantha means total 8 characters will be displayed on the screen by using the print P. But since we can see we don't need this space, so we'll in the end we will type with print statement P minus 1, because we don't need this space. If you just display or you type P over here, then this space will be also counted. So we can see 9 characters over here, but to avoid and ignore the space we can type P minus 1, because we don't need this space, because here the condition is as soon as it finds the space the program will stop its execution. But we don't, since we don't need the space character, so we will type P minus 1, and this last space character will be eliminated from the total number of characters in the first name of the person, and we can see 8 on the screen as a final output. That's all, viewers. Thanks for watching. In our next videos we will discuss more programs on the same chapter, subprogram and file handling in GW Basic Programming Language. That's all. Thanks for watching.